In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how you could use Xero to manage your compliance with the CIS scheme. Don't forget to hit subscribe below for future free content. So to just set us up with the CIS scheme, we'd head up to the accounting menu from the main dashboard, go down to advanced, and then we go across to financial settings. And just below the VAT settings here, we've got this construction industry scheme, and it gives us here, depending on what you are, registered contractor, so main contractor or subcontractor. We're just going to select registered contractor, and then we enter in here our unique taxpayer reference, accounts office reference, and PAYE reference. So I'm just going to quickly copy and paste those in from another sheet just to save a bit of time. So the formatting on these fields is defined, so if there are any sort of errors in the formatting, it'll throw those up as a warning message for you. Okay, so far so good. We've entered those details in. Just going into the chart of accounts now, accounting menu, down to chart of accounts. So we can see now that accounts 321 and 322 have been set up to take account of the CIS labour expense and CIS materials purchased. Okay, so if we're wanting to add in a new subcontractor, we come up to the plus icon here, select contact, and we'd enter in John Davies just as an example. We'll just skip out the top section here for the purposes of the example. Under financial details here, we've got an option to select CIS subcontractor, and that comes up with new options for us to fill out. So we've got CIS rate, so we've got the three rates in here: gross, standard and higher. So we'll just select standard. Organisation type, go for sole trader. And now we've got national insurance number, unique taxpayer reference, and subcontractor verification number. Again, I've just plopped these into another sheet, which I'll drop in quickly just to save a bit of time. It's a little bit fiddly doing it from one sheet to the other. Nearly there. Okay, so at the bottom it's got an option here saying save contact and verify CIS details. So if we just enter those in, and basically what this screen is saying to us is that we can't actually verify straight from Xero with HMRC that these details are correct. You do actually need the CIS subcontractor add-on for that, so I'm not going to run through that in this video. It can be verified manually via the HMRC website, but again, we won't do that in this video. So I'll just return back to contact, and we'll just save this. And okay, so John Davies has been saved and added as a subcontractor. Okay, so just back on the main contact screen now, we can just scroll down and see that John Davies has now been set up as a contact. So if we just scroll to the top here, we can add a bill for him. So the plus sign from the top menu, select bill. We just fill out the details here. So from John Davies, select that. Due date, just set it as the same due date. Description, just put something in here, so subcontractor, spelling, quantity 1, unit price, just keep the number simple, 1,000, account, so if we select here account 321 CIS labour expense, we'll just take the VAT off just to keep the number simple. So we can see here there's a gross bill for £1,000. But the clever bit now is that there's an automatic CIS deduction of £200, so that will collate into the CIS liability account ready to pay over to HMRC, and we can see here that there's £800 net to pay over to bill. So hit approve, and that bill has now been approved. Okay, so if we just move on now to the lodgement of the CIS return itself and some of the reports that flow from that. So we can see that on the 24th of January, we paid £800 over to John. This Xero's automatically matched this with the bill we've just raised for £800, so we'll just match those. Click OK. Just come to the top here to the accounting menu, down to reports. Now under the tax section, we've got an option here, CIS Contractor Monthly Return, Online Filing and Statement. So if we just select that, and we can see here for that for the period ending the 5th of February 2021, we've got a CIS return deduction of £200. So we'll just click into here, and we can see that that's for John Davies for £1,000. So I'll just download the statement from that. I'll just quickly bring that up for you to show you what it looks like. So this is the format that Xero gives us the CIS statement in. So you can see the gross amount of £1,000, the CIS deduction, and then the £800 net to pay over to John. So that's really useful. So we'll just mark that as submitted. And what this screen is saying to us is that to actually lodge the CIS return to HMRC through Xero, you do need the CIS subcontractor add-on. So I won't run through that in this video. You can of course lodge that as well directly through the HMRC government gateway. I will run through that in another video, but for now just be aware that that part of the process is there. So another report that's probably just quickly running through is the monthly CIS return report. So we just go back up to the accounting menu, reports, and just here the CIS monthly return. And what this shows over the date range for the month concerned is the subcontractors concerned, the gross payments, and then the CIS withheld. So the date range can be altered again. You can filter on the report, export it to Excel. So I think it's just a really useful tool to use if you're looking to get an overview and reconcile the liability from month to month. So I hope you found that useful. As always, please feel free to reach out to us if you've got any questions. You can hit subscribe below to receive future free content. Thank you for watching.